I'll wait a minute or so and see if anybody comes on here. Just give everybody a minute to get the notifications. And we are going to be working with the Cup of Christmas. Hi, Brenda. Hey, Brenda, is the video in the right position? Hi, Janet. I hope I'm not upside down. Hi, Judith. Nice to see everyone. What a fantastic day. Like I said, if the video is not in the correct position, please tell me. Hi, Vicky. Yes, you're good. Thank you very much, Brenda. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we will begin because we have a lot to do tonight. I love this card. I had so much fun. Hi, Paula. Hi, Deborah. Nice to see everyone today, or this evening, actually. I just started in here this morning playing with this set. I love this set, and I realized that I have not, thank you, Janet. I have not, I'm happy you're here too, Judith. I have not played with it as much as I really wanted to. So I was flipping through Pinterest and everything, and I saw this idea of with these candy canes right here on this card. Just like that. So I thought I would make my version. I used a little wink of Stella here. I used some embossing. We're going to do some embossing. I didn't emboss the cup. Hi, Sue. But I want to emboss the cup this evening. Hey, Glenda, how are you? I hope you're feeling a little bit better. And here's the inside of the card. Just like that. So, and then from the picture that I posted, I put these little sprigs here also. I thought they looked nice with that, so I added that. So that's fun. If you're a downline, a paper pumpkin person, or have ordered from me in the past week, everything is in the mail. My goal is always to have everything mailed by the next Saturday, 11:30, 12 o'clock. Well, the post office closes at 12. So that is always my goal, that by Saturday, everything for the week goes out. So all the free card kits and everything has gone out. And so you should be getting things next week. The other thing that I've done today was I went back on my list of customers. And if you have been with me for like a year and a half, if you've been a customer within a year and a half, you will be receiving a free occasions and celebration catalog. So, hey, Lily, you could be looking for that. And some of my girls, some of my downlines already got the catalogs. And hi, Sherry. And I was so happy to see, because we have our own little page, and I got to see, they got the catalog before I did. And because there was like a little glitch, but we can share between demonstrators, that's okay. And so I got to see, hi, Savings Maker. I know, Lily, right? The candy canes are adorable. But I got to see what's coming in the occasions catalog and then the free stuff in the celebration catalog. Oh my gosh, you guys, it is just wonderful. Hi, Lynn. Nice to see you. It is just wonderful. So I'm very, very excited about that. So here are the 2 free card kits still going on for the month of November. Now, these will be the last Christmas ones that I do. Hi, Diana. Hi, Laura. This will be the last Christmas ones that I do next month because, you know, we should all have everything done really for December or close to it. I'm probably going to do some thank you or some birthday or something like that for next month. If you are a new customer, you will receive a free annual catalog. You will receive some 6x6 sheets of DSP that's retired. That's what I do with my DSP. I give it out. You'll receive a holiday catalog. And then, guys, the Christmas time is here. Don't forget that this bundle is still going on. Christmas time is here, sweet. Just very pretty with these flowers. And I love the framelits and everything with this, and especially those gold enamel dots. I really had fun with those. So that's going on right there. And let's get into our giveaway. Here's everybody's name in my special little bucket from last week who made a comment. That's all you have to do is make a comment on this Facebook page, on this video. And then Sunday, I sit down, I write everybody's name down on scrap computer paper. I promise you guys, there's not a whole lot into this. It's so funny. Oh, thank you, Janet. It's just written down on scrap paper, and then I draw a name, and it's from what I picked from last week, which was the giveaway. So I'm just kind of tossing these around, and we'll just pick somebody right here. Let's see who this is this week. Oh, Georgianne Ledbetter. She will watch the replay because she likes some of the television shows that are on Sunday nights, and from what I understand, and but then she watches my replay and she'll make a comment. So this is the giveaway from last weekend. There's a couple of bags in here. The card that we made, which was an alternative paper pumpkin project, some ribbon and some dots or some sequins, ribbon and sequins. So that is what she will receive, and I've already got her address because she happens to be one of my downlines. So that's wonderful. Now, understand, when you are one of my downlines, I promise you guys, I do not hound you for anything. I want you to craft. I want you to get the discount. I don't want you to worry ever about progressing onto anything. A lot of my girls, at the end of their time, they drop off, they wait for a special, and they jump back on again. All of my ladies are crafting demonstrators, okay? I'm the only one that makes a business out of it. And I mean, if they wanted to, they can too. You know, of course, if they wanted to, really get into it, they are more than welcome to do something like that. But I am like one of the most laid back demonstrators that you could probably ever find. And so I just, but that's me, so yeah, I don't see myself like in the top 10 of Stampin' Up. I just kind of plug along. I have my nice little circle of friends, and we all craft together and everything, and join either on my YouTube or here on Facebook, and I sure do appreciate all of that. But yeah, I am definitely not, I can't be a pushy salesperson. It is not my makeup, okay? So yeah, I don't even have this big email list that I email people every week or anything like that. I don't even do that yet. I might do that when I retire just because of specials. But right now, it's just what I'm doing right now is enough to keep me more than busy, because sometimes when I'm putting 30 some odd card kits together, which I'm thrilled for, I'm up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning getting it done. So that's good. But, I do that on the weekend. I only work 3 days a week. So let's talk about what we need for this card. We need a whisper white envelope. We need a base that is thick whisper white, cut at 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2, just like this. Our inside layers are Pretty Peacock and regular whisper white. This Pretty Peacock is 5 by 3 3/4. The whisper white is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Our outside layer here of, what is that? That comes from the Night Before Christmas DSP stack. Okay, I love the candy canes, and I thought that really paired well with our cup of Christmas. So that's where that comes from, and it's 5 1/4 by 4. And then the measurements here for what we're going to do right here are real red at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Pretty Peacock at 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. And then real red again at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I know, right, Diana? This is a great stamp set, honest to goodness. And I have not played with it enough. And I was like, I want to play with this set. I love this little cup here. So sweet. And all of the framelits that come with it. Let's just take a peek, because if you're going to get this tomorrow, if you decide to order this, look at all that comes with this. I just want you to see. You have tags, you have cups going either way. You have your candy cane, you have a bow, the little, you know, sprigs there. These are supposed to be like the holly berries for these hollies right here. You have a couple of tags. You have the stripes for the cups. You have a poinsettia. I mean, it's really, really a great set. And, you know, as the closer we're getting to Christmas, I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't even put that advent calendar together yet. You know, so there's so much like behind me that I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even get to that. I also love that this is the first time that they've done the reverse, okay, with the stamps. At first I had a little trouble with them, but then I got another set and I kind of worked with them a little bit and it was great. Now, what they did on the inside of here, on the back of this front, okay, they have put where you put the stamps on. So they're right here on the plastic. I love that. Now, I save the acetate sheets. I just put them in here. I just save them. Just, you know, I didn't know if Stampin' Up! Was going to that or whatever. But I thought that was pretty cool. I love this little sprig and I love these hollies right here. So just a lot of things. I can't wait to see your advent calendar. I know, right, Lily? I want to do it exactly as it came. Wait, hold on. I haven't done the ad. Okay. Brenda, you haven't done it either, right? And yes, you know, okay, let's say this about the advent calendar. Let me just pick that up right quick. Okay. I know, like we're getting off the thing here. Okay, so here it is. I've still even got it like in the box because I don't want it to get dented or anything. So much goes on in this craft room. Well, you guys know how it is. Okay, so this is so cool because see, you can do your box on this side, Christmas-like, okay? And then I've seen people turn it around and do like something every day on this side. Is that not awesome? So yes, Janet, it can be used all year. You know, and especially if you wanted to make the other side of the box, you know, something else. But how much fun is this? I can't wait to do this. I think this might be my thing over Thanksgiving. So fun. Okay. All right, here we go. How are we going to start this? Here we go. Well, I have a lot to do with you guys. Let me move this card out of the way. Let me get, these are my layers. So let's start with just putting the base of the card together. Let's go ahead and start with our inside of our card. I'm going to open Real Red and Pretty Peacock. So pretty. We're going to use the heat embossing and some clear embossing today. So the first thing we're going to do is stamp Sweet Christmas Wishes in Real Red, right here in the middle. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to take these hollies right here and stamp them in our Pretty Peacock at the top and at the bottom. One there and one here. Beautiful. Going to move that aside real quick. And I'm going to bring in our envelope. And we can go ahead and stamp some hollies on this also. Just like that. Just to make our envelope just a little something, something, right? Okay, let's move that aside. Let's move this away. And I wanted to back this on the inside in Pretty Peacock. So this is 5 by 3 3/4, and this is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. We're going to just use some snail. Just like this, and put it on here, leaving a nice little border around, nice. And then we're going to attach this to the inside of the card. So now we have the inside of the card and the envelope already completed. Now we can really work on the more intricate part, the outside of the card. And we'll put this in here. And I love the layering, it just really sets it off, doesn't it? Just really kind of does. Now, here's our DSP, and this is 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to use this ruched ribbon, however you pronounce that. Okay, and I'm going to just eyeball that a little bit on each end, let it fall off. Just like that. Let me put this away. Okay, and let me get my Scotch tape. And what I'm going to do is flip this over. I also love that side. I love the cookies. Very cute. I'm going to put some snail right down here. I'm going to add my ribbon. And I'm going to let it attach right into my snail on the back edge of that card. Just push it into it. Now is the time, like I always say, that you can move it if it's, you know, not straight or too tight or too loose. And then what I do also is take 2 pieces of Scotch tape, one for each side, and I just tape it down. It's such a large amount of ribbon that you really do need a little bit of reinforcing there. Now you can just go ahead and use your snail, and we're going to go ahead and attach this piece to our card. So we're kind of putting this card together like backwards, right? We did the inside, now we're layering the front of it and layering up to the part where we're going to do our candy cane puzzle. Just like that. Okay, so we're going to move that to the side. Now, this is what we're going to do our puzzle on, so we can automatically attach these two together. This piece is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and this is 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. So everything's just cut down 1/4 of an inch. Gives you that nice border, that 1/8 of an inch border around everything, and it stays very symmetrical. Just like that. Okay, now let's move this aside. And then this will, see, this will attach to here. Just like that. Okay, now I have, let's see, should we do, okay, let's do our candy canes first. I cut out all of these candy canes. Now on this card, when I did it, I layered, I didn't know, I was starting just to design this. I knew I wanted to use this set, but I wasn't sure what to do. So I made all the candy canes, the red and the white, but you really don't need to do that because we're on red paper, okay? Now this is how I did this. I took take your white candy cane and some Tombow, because you might need a little bit of wiggle room, and just go onto these areas in between the open ones with your Tombow. So this is going to take us a hot minute to do. Okay, now the first one you want to start right in the middle. Okay, just there. This is how I did it. So I just started in the middle, and then I started to add candy canes all over the place in different directions. So let's say that we might want to put one this way. You know, I'm not sure yet. Let's say I definitely want to put one down that way. Okay, so let's do that. So, and then I just started building my candy canes all over this thing. And really, it was just kind of fun. Just like that. Remember, Tombow dries clear. And let that hang off. It's okay. No problem there. We're going to cut everything off. Okay, and let's see, how many of these? What I have, like 9 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I have 9 candy canes is what I was working with. So as we go through here, I'll just continually add, you know, and we're live, so just hang in here with me. You know, we're running to get something to drink or something, and I'll still be adding candy canes, right? So over here on this side, I think I'll just put one up here. Okay. And every time you do this, I realized it was going to be different. So that's fun. Every time you make one of these, little candy cane, I'm calling it my candy cane puzzle card. Okay. And now let's see. I want something to come in here. And I never want, like, see how everything is so offset? Like nothing is really next to each other that is the same, okay? So there's that. Let's bring this in. Let's see, will this one go in here? Yes. And I'm gonna let that hang off. It's okay if it hangs off. It looks cute when it's cut. I hope I have enough. If not, we'll just turn real quick and cut one. I think we'll have enough, don't you? Get this Tombow going here. Okay. Let's see. Now this one I'm going to place right in here. Just like that. And it's really starting to fill in nicely. So let's see. This one. Okay. Oh, we forgot to talk about our giveaway. Right? Let's see. Do I want that? I want that just like that. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Oh, and I was worried if I'd have enough, huh? We have plenty. So let's do this. I love it when they're upside down even. Just whimsical and fun, right? So the giveaway tonight. Let's see. Let's put this one right in here. Huh? Okay. Love that. Super cute. Will be the card that I showed you, the first one. And then I've got some ribbon and some doilies over here for you guys to play with. I don't know why I put glue all over that. I want that, just kissing that right there. Okay. So while that just adheres just for a second, let's talk about that giveaway for tonight. So the card, this card right here, okay, is going to be in it. And then we'll do some, this is a foot of 4 types of ribbon right here for you guys to put on cards or make a bow. I give 12 inches of that. I think that's a pretty decent amount to do something with. This is some gold adhesive back sequins. And then I've got the white doilies. These are retired and they're really, they're stuck together. They're very thin. So you might really have to get in there and pull them apart. And then some colored doilies also. But I love the white doilies. I hate that we got rid of those. I really liked those behind everything. So that's the giveaway for this evening. Okay, now I want to take our snips and turn this little thing over. How sweet. And now we're just going to snip off right to the red every little bit of white that is showing. Let's see. There we go. Isn't that cute? Okay, right here. And then here. Okay. Oh, that made the cutest little square. Just sweet. Now, this now can go onto here with some snail. And let's see, I need to think about where my cup might want to go. Here, I could put it over here on that side this time. Okay, I think I'm doing it over here on this side. See how I kind of have a candy cane hanging out of my cup right here? That's kind of what I want with this. So I'm going to kind of focus on that one over there. Beautiful. All right, let's move this aside. We'll put our dimensionals on there in just a moment. All right. Let's take this scrap piece of Whisper White right here. I need to do 3 poinsettias. I love the poinsettias. They're so pretty in real red. Let me go ahead and open my clear embossing powder. Take my spoon. Let me use my embossing buddy because this helps with any oils from your finger, you know, especially that my hands have been all over everything just here a minute ago, is so that we get a nice stamped image. And I'm showing you right now how to use clear embossing powder and this poinsettia. Beautiful. We're going to use 3 of those. Okay, now this is how, and I've done a little bit of a video before. When you use clear embossing powder and colored ink, you will get colored embossing. So this is clear. This embossing powder is clear. And a lot of fun. And I'm just letting this fall all over that. Okay. And it has to look like, I don't know, like it's almost chalky. Okay. And let me move this out of the way. And let's bring in my heat tool. Now here is the magic that's going to happen. This is going to turn shiny red. Just shiny red. Right here. We'll get all 3 of them. I'll turn and cut them out with the Big Shot. And then we're going to do a little coloring with an aqua painter and some pretty Peacock. So much fun. So I'm going back over this. Didn't that get beautiful? Look at this. Can you see the shine? I don't know with the light if you guys can see some of that shine, but it is embossed and it's shiny. Looks just so pretty, the red. Okay, now let me get my my little tool here, my die, and I'll turn, well, I'll bring my Big Shot in. No, I'm just going to turn right here, okay, because we're live, and I'm going to line this up in a heartbeat, right? Let's see here, okay. And I'm going to use, let me bring this in so you guys can see what I'm doing, just in case you haven't done something like this before. Move some things out of the way, and here comes the Big Shot. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken the die, and I've taken some washi tape just to hold it down right there. And I wish we had more than 1 of these dies in this set, but we don't. So we'll just have to do it 3 times. Now I just roll this through very simply, just like that. Okay. Bring it back here. And then reposition this again. See, when you take this off, look how pretty that is. That just came out so nice. Oh, it's so shiny. Okay, now I want to look at this again and just line it up. Now remember, with the new dies from Stampin' Up, am I in camera? Okay. With the new dies from Stampin' Up, you should not see a white edge. Okay? And then you're good. But it was still going to give you that nice white border. So we'll still do it. So here we go with this. And let me tell you, my Big Shot is well loved. So are my plates. So's my magnetic platform. And I don't know, guys, until stuff breaks. Well, now my plates I do replace. I'll say that because they warp. These are doing pretty good so far. I get them at Hobby Lobby, the plates, and I use a 40% coupon, and they're like $6. That's it. So now we've got this last one right here to do. Very easy to line it right up. Nice. Let the washi tape hold it. Now, if you don't have washi tape, you could use that blue painter's tape. That holds it too. Just like that. Ah, cute. Let me move this out of the way. We'll do the cup in just a second. Now, on the first card, I did not emboss the cup, but I really want to emboss that cup. So, here's another piece of scrap and my foam pad. And now I'm going to take my cup in Pretty Peacock. I'm going to stamp it. Beautiful. I'm going to take my saying that says comfort and joy in real red. I'm going to place that in the center. Ah, I love it. Okay, now I'm going to get my embossing powder on this. Even though I've used two colors, this is clear. It's still going to be fantastic. I'm just pouring that on there, letting it stick where it needs to stick. And then I'm going to turn it over and just kind of flick it. Get everything off that needs to come off. That looks great. Let's move that aside. And now we're going to heat emboss this. Hold it up. Right there. I use every bit of my scrap, as you can see. I just thought that maybe this Pretty Peacock would look so pretty embossed. Oh, and it does. It really brings that color up. Can you see how it's gotten a little bit darker for us? Just looking so pretty. And the Comfort and Joy is beautiful also. Not that the other one isn't great, but just to take a few seconds, let me see if I've got everything done there. A little bit more on that Joy. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, good. Now, the dies come with cups going both ways, okay? So I'm just going to use this one. Now, this time I am just going to turn right here and cut this out. Okay, here we go. And here, there it is. And you can see that this is embossed just a little bit right there. Just a little bit. I just thought it would give it a little something extra. That looks so great though, really. I'm happy with that, very happy with that. Okay, now, we're gonna bring our poinsettias in and my aqua painter and Wink of Stella. Now, we are done with our real red. And normally I would squeeze this ink into the lid, but I just want, my brush is almost dry kind of thing. It's a little damp, but I really want it as dry as I can get it, okay? And I'm just going into the tip right here, and I'm letting the brush wick up some of the ink. You could almost see it go, suck it up. So I want to do, now you could use, of course you could use your blends, but I don't have Pretty Peacock blends. So this was my next best thing. Just use my aqua painter into my ink. So nice. And it's just going to add a little something different to this poinsettia. And just in these leaves that are not, that don't have the lines in it, you know, the veins in it, just in the ones here that are solid. So as you can see, I'm just dipping my tip into that ink. And what's really nice is the red, because it's embossed, is holding it in for me. Okay, that's nice. So we're just going to complete these other two. And I mean, I am just barely touching that tip in there and bringing it right to my project here. Let me come in fact, get some off of there. There we go. And you know, you can let them dry and go back and do more, but I wanted to use Pretty Peacock. I thought about using Old Olive, but I was like, no, I want the Pretty Peacock. What can I do? And then I was like, well, the Aqua Painter. And just a little bit of ink. See, and this one over here is drying as I'm doing this with you guys, which is great because then I'm going to add some Wink of Stella, which you could just Wink of Stella your life away, you know. I love Wink of Stella. Sometimes I do get a little carried away with it, and, you know, because you've even seen me on here live. It's like, well, let me just add one more thing. And then it's one more thing and one more thing. And then all of a sudden you're making your project all the way over again, right? It's like, wait, I added too many, one more things. Okay, we're almost completed with this. Just kind of turn it around. Let that Aqua Painter do the work for you. There you go. Nice. Now what I'm going to do now with this is squeeze the water out and get that off of the tip of my brush. Perfect. And where did I put that lid? It's around here somewhere. We're not going to worry about it now. Oh, here it is. Okay. There we go. All right, now, Wink of Stella time. And just on, let me close this up because I could see a disaster. Just because it's me. I don't know if anybody doesn't have a disaster in their craft room every now and again. It happens. You know, sequins can go everywhere. Something can spill. 6 months later, you're still picking the stuff up. So just where I've put the Pretty Peacock, I'm putting the Wink of Stella. And it's just really making that shine a little, just a little shimmer. And like I said, it reactivates that ink a little bit, and it might make it just a little bit darker. So pretty. See, you can see that one's just a little bit darker than this one. Let me hold this up. This one is a little darker in the center than that one because of the Wink of Stella. So right there. Oh, I love it. Okay, there we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's finish putting our card together. Now, because we have this thick ribbon here, we definitely don't want to put our dimensionals in the middle here because of the ribbon. So you want your dimensionals just to be in the four corners. And I want full-size dimensionals. You know, or you could even do 3 across the top, but I really think 2 is enough. Right there. Four. Okay, now, okay, I like this candy cane right here. Although we could use it that way. Let's see, that way, that way. Now I like this one here. Okay. So I'm going to place this, center it, let my candy cane show, and that is just perfect, absolutely perfect. We're going to take our cup and see where I wanted this candy cane. I want it to kind of hang out. So that's going to look so cute right there. And with this, I'm just going to add some glue dots. We have a lot of dimension and the card is a little thick. If it was a tag, it would be a different story. So if I'm going to add them here, I'm just going to add a couple glue dots on this cup. And that's really plenty, more than plenty. So we're going to go on this side, just like this on this one, just a little something different. And let's see, let's put a poinsettia down here with a glue dot right there. And now I want to add my sprigs. So I'm just going to add a glue dot right there. And I want to take it and tuck it under here and then push the poinsettia into it and it'll pick it up. Isn't that adorable? Just cute. Now on top here, and we'll probably go to the other side now, over here, I want to put this one on with a glue dot, and I'm letting it hang off of the card, okay? And then this one, I'm going to use a mini dimensional with. You could use a full-size dimensional, it's plenty big enough. And I'm going to offset that right here. And then again, a sprig. And I'm going to attach this underneath here. Just really having fun with this set. There we are. Okay, I love it. I love both of them. I love absolutely both of them. I like that I did the embossing on this one. Because see, that's just flat, you know? And because this is so glittery here, I really thought that embossing on there made it. I love that. Okay, here are the two cards for this evening with envelopes. I sure appreciate everyone being here. Please go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button, order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Products. Of course, there's also links below to everything. Over on YouTube channel, there will be a supply list for this, a card, along with a measurement list. So you can jump over there to my YouTube channel, just Stamping in the Valley, and it is there for you to take a peek at all of the product that I used with this card, which really, I loved making my candy cane puzzle. It came out so sweet. I hope that you will be with me next week on Sunday evenings at 7 o'clock. That's when I like to go live. Thank you everyone for coming by. I love the little hearts. You like my little card. Thank you so much. Thank you. I so appreciate it. I love candy canes. They're happy. Just a happy little card. So thanks again for watching, guys. I hope to see you next week here. Have a wonderful, fantastic week. Be safe and happy crafting. Thank you. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you. Happy crafting to everyone.